The Voice, brought to you by Digicel, exclusively live on RETV.
Welcome back to our live voice pre-show here on RETV. On set with me is Scatter Burrell, Terry Carell, Wayne Marshall and Agent Sasko. Now for weeks the voice fever has taken over Jamaica, and it's at that point when it's coming down to the wire. The top 5 performed last night, and tonight only 3 will go on to the finals. If you're at home, if you missed the performances, well, here's a recap. The Voice performance show on Monday night featured the top 5 contestants of the season. Cole Boshbury repping for Blake Shelton, Jackie Lee for Team Christina, and Adam's trio James Walpert, James Champlin and Tisan Chin. Saved by the final Twitter save last week, James Walpert took on U2's With or Without You. Levine assigned Will Champlin to tackle Carry On by Fun.
Past be the sound of your sin upon the ground. Carry on. Oh, my head is on fire.
Jackie Lee switched things up with Angel, ditching the soft approach and adapting a more powerful ballad approach.
Fly away.
After a grooming session with Shelton and Green, Cole Boshbury performed Garth Brooks' rendition of Billy Joel's Shameless.
I'm shameless. Oh, I don't have the power now. I don't want it anyhow. So I gotta let it go.
Jamaica's Tisan Chin completely owned Simon and Garfunkel's Bridge Over Troubled Water.
Like a bridge over troubled water, I will ease your mind.
Tuesday's results show will leave 3 competitors to battle it out for the Voice title. Who will stay and who will go home? Stay tuned to find out. All right, guys, so let's be honest. Let's be honest here. Watching back all the performances from last night, who was this?
Sorry.
You can't, Terry, come on, man. Come on, Terry.
Yo.
So who was the stronger performer last night, in your opinion? No, because we see your t-shirts, so we see who you're repping. I'm pushing all that aside now, guys. Come on, let's talk about the performers, as we go along. So first, young Jackie Lee, Christina Aguilera's team. How did she do last night? People were saying it was one of the stronger performances, or strongest performances for her since she's been in the show. What are your thoughts?
She did well. She did her thing. I never hear no whole heap of mistakes. She wasn't screaming like she can be at times.
Yeah.
I thought she did a good job.
Yeah. Yeah. Terry, you didn't think that Jackie? Okay, all right.
Okay. I think Jackie is very talented. I think for her age, and we speak a lot about her age, I think she is doing a tremendous job. As Wayne said, I think she screams and over screams a lot, especially her notes. What she did last night was great. Was it better than Tessan? No. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'm sorry.
I'm not feeling the magic in these performances, and maybe it is that because
Lack
I'm
of
watching
passion.
it from a maybe a biased perspective because of the test and thing. But no, the thing about music, when you have the magic in it, you can't be biased. You see the thing where run up and down by your neck, there's no bias in that.
You mean when you hear
yeah,
it,
when
like
something
something
around
it,
cold
yes.
bumps.
Or big man start ball. You know what you see the test and make
There's no bias in that. So if you deliver that kind of magic, then we can't go around it. So anything less than that is just all right.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
you do your thing. You know what I mean?
So Cole didn't do it for you last night, Cole Boshbury? No, boring for you, really?
Boring.
And let's talk about the other team members on Team Adams. So
All
Will
of them
Champlin
did
and
good jobs. You can tell Adam's comments were very positive.
okay.
But there's a difference. It's almost like when you're seeing both a run. we're saying about a breaker record. Everybody's running their personal best time, but because he is just so much higher than the level of the average athlete,
Right.
It makes everyone else seem
Right.
So it's basically that Tessan do. Tessan carry it to such a high standard that she just beat them
But
bad,
Wayne,
even if them do them best.
from a musical standpoint, from a voice standpoint, then I mean, okay, fine, we know Tessan is, you know, she's a powerhouse by herself. But let's look at a possible competitor for her. Who remains, who could possibly give her some competition?
Hold on. Miss,
No, Wayne.
Miss-
No, we know who you're picking, Terry. Chill. So Wayne.
I would say Jackie
That's a
Lee,
tricky
due
question.
to when we watch the followers on Instagram and where she seems to have
Vocally.
a good little fan base.
No, okay.
No, and that's why I said that's why I said that's a tricky question. That's why when I said me, it wasn't
You're
that
not
I
talking
wanted
about
to be
talent,
biased.
right?
Yeah.
I think if you're
Talent
speaking about
wise,
talent,
different.
Right.
And the
nobody
talent-
beats
There's no
Tessan.
talent, yeah.
Now, if we
argue
go exactly, if we now look at masses, we have to consider Cole,
Yeah.
Yes,
Country
the market,
Western.
right?
Exactly.
If we're considering young demographic
Yeah,
the
appeal,
people who do
the
this,
cute
the voting.
16-year-old in a
Right.
chipmunk sort of way, then Jackie.
No,
Jackie will be the
what is going
person.
on really? You see the choice of song that they pick for Tessan. Whether you have your own preference or so, that song resonates
With a wide
everybody.
market.
So
Yeah.
you will
And it
pick
have the
up your
magic.
phone and vote because you think about some hardship when you go through or something when you go
Right.
through this moment.
the
So
spotlight.
that, yeah.
I pursue, for my own self, I pursue undeniable kind of music.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
In general,
Yeah.
that's the ultimate.
That's it, yeah.
So undeniable means Tessan sing that thing, and even though you like the bearded guy
Yeah.
and the other girl, you just can't do.
Can't
Can't
go
help but
down.
to, yeah.
You know. Boom.
Bam, yeah.
One of the things too that we must look at are the past contestants. Do you think anybody fell out of the competition that you think would have really been a strong competitor today? Like, take for instance, Shelby Z and Matthew Schuller.
I really like
you know?
Matthew Schuller. Like, Matthew peaked very early in the competition, and I think it played at an advantage because when he dropped in the bottom bottom three for the first time, people saved him because we knew how talented this
Right.
guy was.
And people
I
thought
think-
that he was the competitor for Tessan.
I said it. I tweeted it out from weeks ago. I said Matthew Schuller is the guy who we need to really watch out for, and I think it's really poor song choices. I think Christina Aguilera I think she kind of got a little crazy, and I think that was really why he left. But Matthew, I would have been really interested to see if he got
went
to
down.
this.
Anybody remember
What he
Shelby
would have
Z?
done.
Because Shelby Z was on Blake's team, and we thought that she was a powerhouse country singer.
Shelby Z,
Shelby
never-
Z,
I
the
don't
blondie?
think she,
Really?
no, she was the fluffy
yeah,
one.
yeah,
Pageant,
right.
the blondie.
No,
right?
man, she
I
fluffy.
personally thought that she would have been a good
The pageant
competitor.
one.
Yeah, but she used to be in pageant, but she just put on.
When you were saying that
I
for
thought
Shelby
only
Z,
there, yeah, that-
for Shelby Z though, as a country singer with the market that she could appeal to, I think that she could possibly be a good
Yeah, but
competitor
it-
there.
Yeah, but you have to have
It.
that it
Yeah.
factor.
And
you
she
know
didn't
what I
have
mean?
it.
More
I
than
don't
that,
think she
you
did.
know,
I
you
don't.
know.
think
Well,
she
all
did.
right.
There's a
Hold on,
spark
guys. We
that
have to
don't
go to our break
exist
again. I know we
without
hate this
that.
time,
Yeah.
so we have to go to our break. I know. But when we come back, guys, we're zoning on the Jamaican factor, Mr. Sanchin. We are live here on RETV for the Voice Semi-Finals Results Show.
The Voice, brought to you by Digicel, exclusively live on RETV.